we got to keep speaking truth to power. We got to keep talking about this. We got to keep making these strides, and that's I think that's the very important thing. But in reality, bro, the average everyday Joe, because we hear a lot of stuff spit around, but the average everyday Joe was whatever nationality, and I don't deal with all kind of people. Most people are just human beings, bro, and they show their humanness. You know what I mean? Yes, we got isolated incidents. We got a lot of isolated incidents, and it's bad. It's terrible. We got a lot of things, but we also got a lot of good. You know what I mean?
With that song,
we got a lot of
People.
good going
What's
on.
that song?
Right.
Everyday people, man. We get people.
Right on.
But at the end of the day, man,
right
we're
on.
people, but we're
right
all
on.
out here trying. There's some out here
right
trying
on.
and some out here is not trying. I mean, does that make them
right.
bad? Does it make you good because you're
right.
trying? Does it make them bad because they're not? Because
that's right.
my sister was talking about that earlier today. You can find some good and some bad, and you can find some bad and some good. You just have to just be able to dissect it and take whatever you're going to take out of this thing and go from there. You can substitute the ingredients to this mix. You can substitute it. You can substitute the ingredients, man.
Because you really think about it, Shelton. You know what I mean? We keep talking about these systems. Like your body is designed to work together. You know what I mean? The human being is designed to work together. But
ants do it.
Yeah, but exactly, and that's a sign. You know what I mean? Animals, period, and insects, but. It's something, like you say, it's something that prevents the human being from reaching their full or her full potential. It's something blocks that, and it's different things that happen with their experiences. Because the human being is always supposed to be growing. We're a growing creature. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be at peace with ourselves, and our surroundings. But it's got to be other things. I was telling you about this song. I tag you in. I say, trying to reach the top, and I see my homie falling. A childhood friend turned alcoholic. It's something that's bothering that man to make him want to drink every day like that, because that's not natural. When you see it destroying you, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. So there's something going on inside of that person. So I don't want to. You can't look down. We was talking about locking somebody in the system. What kind of society that we ascribe to where we are locking up homeless people? Because they ain't got nowhere to stay. And, you don't want them to, there's too many of y'all standing on the bridge. Where else they going to stay?
He's laying a milk and honey, going to get my house to stay in.
You know
can have somebody supervise it if you want to. Just
it's
whatever you need to do, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, again, when people like this who been oppressed, and, because anybody can fall from hard times. Anybody can fall hard times. And we all a couple paychecks away from being homeless if we don't got no wealth. So it can happen. Mm-hmm. It can happen. You can have it all day and thank you founded, but it can leave just like that. You remember that stuff with Enron? You know what I mean?
I worked with some people, man, that were affected by the Enron stuff, man. And it's like they took a lot of money from people, and they still fought. I don't know what the lawsuit, what it returned at the end of the day. Yeah. But I'm sure it was a fraction of what those people lost, though, man.
Yeah, and then it takes time too, because everybody up there lobbying for the same thing. So what do you do in the meantime?
Pick a number.
And this type of thing, we talk about, or a natural disaster like in Katrina, or just what happened in Houston. So it can happen. That's why, like me, a personal thing, and everybody got their own religions or how they view things. That's why my foundation is God, because I know things can change at any point in time, bro. But I gotta have something that keeps me grounded, and it may not be God for some people. Whatever that's gonna keep you grounded. But a lot of times, that's what happened, and things change. So that's why I say we're a work in progress. But if we can look at ourselves, and if I see my other fellow human being, you know what I mean, and I don't look at that person as I'm trying to get something out of them, or I'm trying to get over on them, because that's what these systems are designed to do. Me win and you lose, or me win way more than you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's the greed. You know what I mean? About money. America is a capitalistic society. There's nothing wrong with getting money, but at the expense of hurting people. You know what I mean? Because you're no different. If you really want to be honest, it's really worse than me picking up a pistol going rob somebody. You ain't doing it like that physically. You're doing it so many other ways on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? So you robbing families. You know what I mean? You robbing us of a lot of things, especially like you was talking about the youth going to prison and stuff like that and never getting a second chance. When we say we believe in second chances, we say we believe in forgiveness and mercy, but that's not merciful. You know, because as you said, Sheldon, when you're 20 years old, you 40, you're not the same person most of the time.
No, you're going to think differently and act differently. Hopefully you've changed and matured in a lot of ways that you didn't have when you were 20. Even though you had the knowledge of it, you just didn't have the action. The action.
Right. I heard D.L. Hewlett, he was talking about the Rihanna and Chris Brown situation. He said, how people, how they condemn them and everything. And we judging these things from hearsay because we wasn't there. She say he whooped up. We don't know. He could have. I don't know what the situation was because there's so many stunts pulled. But let's just say he did. What he was basically saying, D.R. Hewlett say, but I just don't look at him. This is a 19-year-old man. Yeah, if he did that, he was wrong. But I'm condemn him for life because we all did some crazy stuff when we were 19 or 18. And we look back on and say, man, I hope nobody ever even find this out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's shame. So, we got to think about these things and be aware of these boxes because a system ain't nothing but a box that we put ourselves in. You know what I mean? Yeah, so man, even with our own children, you know what I mean? So we got to look at all these different things, but as we keep striving. But there's a lot of things going on, like I say, but it's just as much as good as it is bad. And we got a freedom of speech. It's crazy how we say that, right? Because that's part of the system too. That we have this freedom of speech, the First Amendment. But anytime somebody says something that you don't like or totally disagree with, you ready to go in on them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm bringing this up with Kanye West. Of course, I don't, I view certain things, but that's that man's opinion. If he want to support Trump or he feel like that, or he may have a lot of stuff, that man got a lot of stuff bothering him. And I like the way T.I. reached out to him, not all the media hype and just condemn, because you don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in that man's head, but a lot of things he's been doing, lashing out. Not just him, he's just a public figure, but we see this in some maybe our own friends or family, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And why we just don't pick up the phone and try to support them and talk to them and see, because they might need some help. It might be a cry out for help, like Tyree's situation, you know what I mean? But what we do, we ridicule and, we bash. You see what I'm saying? And that's not good. And that's what I'm talking about, the human side. Where is the humanness? Where is the compassion and love? Everything ain't no joke. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of times it's just reactionary. It's reactionary because that's the first thing, because we don't really see it. Desensitized to a lot of things. So really,
there you go.
The horror of it doesn't really hit us hard enough when we see it, because we steady see it over and over again. And so humanity has pretty much kind of brushed off from the love thing.
That's right.
It's soft and all that stuff if you loving and caring. So you just have to just continue to be locked into who you are out here, no matter what other people are doing, because society will have you angry, mad, and pissed off all day, every day, right? So you gotta dig a little deeper.
But
man.
But I know one thing, bro, and I don't been, as I said on one of my songs, on both sides of the fence. I don't been in the street. I don't experience the spirituality. I don't experience it, all these different walks of life, the hood, whatever. But one thing I really sit back and notice is that people need love, bro. You know what I mean? And a lot of times the macho guy in the club, you know what I mean? The macho guy in the club, in the hood with the pistol, a lot of these dudes are crying out I don't have deep conversations with the real hood dude, whether in the hood or loud in the day room. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? When they talking to you, a real person who doesn't walk their shoes, because they gotta have the respect for you. They human. You know what I mean? Man, I miss my. And that's another thing I say about Tupac. And I was gonna say, man, dude be like, man, I miss my family, whatever. Got a life sentence or whatever. Tupac say even thugs cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if
man.
You
have
think
to,
about
man. It's that release valve.
Yeah. See, he was one of the first I ain't saying he was the first rapper. I'm saying he's one of the first rappers to really like show that other side. You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff we grew up on was just hardcore. F or B and all this. Don't show no. But now he showed different aspects as an artist. You know what I mean? Hey, I got a letter from my sister and I cried for weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then he made it. That show you though that how the human being is so impressionable when we look up or we hear certain people and we influenced by them. They show you they can change the dynamics about racism in America. You know what I mean? They can change it a lot, even through the medium of television. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's what we want to do, bro. It's just, and we start at home. I keep saying that about start with that system at home. We got a broken family.
Yeah.
And we start with that system.
You're right, bro. Start at home. It starts at home. But you got to think about it, though, bro. I mean, we say, okay, broken family. But we're still talking about broken people, though. We're dealing with broken people that's coming together and then trying to put those pieces together and trying to function, at maximum efficiency. But everything is broken. Everyone has been broken. Some brokenness has been treated, it's been repaired. Some of it hasn't. So you just have to be able to have the patience to deal with people where they are a lot of times. And I think we want to see
that's right.
That's right,
but I think
another level, yeah.
And I think, and I really think, and I go back to love again. When you really, because love is so boundless and endless. You know what I mean? And when you really love somebody, we were talking about the Big Mama. How Big Mama bring everything together is because everybody loves her. You know what I mean? And they respected her too, because she trying to live and talk how she walked. But, when you love somebody, true unadulterated love. I ain't talking about lust. When you love somebody, you really care enough, you know what I mean, to sit and try to have these discussions, you know what I mean, and grow together and kill things that stop the growth. If we could do that, bro, yes, then we'll see change. We will see a lot of change, you know what I mean? And we talking about family, and we talking about broken people, but we'll see a lot of change. If I could sit down, me and Shelton been having beef, and we know we family members or we friends, and somebody we love and respect sit down with us and talk to us, and you say, yeah, I'm mad, but I'm not that mad where I won't go sit and talk to Brandon, you know what I mean? So then we can come to some common terms, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be like that, but as long as we keep the barrier of, I'm not trying to hear it, you know what I mean? I'm solo. People say they solo, and they not family. You know what I mean? I don't care about my family. Family loyalty makes you blood, not family. I say that's one of the craziest things I ever heard. You know what I mean? Loyalty, yeah, it does, but family, you can't get away from it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't get away. That's your blood, bro. And we have our issues, but that's still blood. We always used to say that. Remember, Shelton? It's still blood.
Man. Still blood, though, man. I mean, you can't get away from that, man. We can't get away from that.
I can't get away from my daughter. My daughter might grow up, God forbid. But we know people change. People influence. Hey, my daughter may grow up. Me and her may be, but at the same time, she can never get away from her not being my daughter.
No, you won't stay at that particular point, though, man. You can get mad, you get upset. Everybody does, but you don't stay there. If you stay there, then you don't allow yourself to grow and move forward.
You see what I'm saying?
Because you stay there in that moment.
And I got family members, bro, whom I love dearly, going through that. Have you heard from such and such? But they ain't talked to them because they got beef, I'm like, nah, really, when y'all gonna talk? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, because
but then here comes the funeral, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
here comes the funeral.
Wish you could have done more. Wish I had more time.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Time. Then we going back to what we started out with.